Picture this. A Filipino fisherman casts his net into the familiar waters of the West Philippine Sea, hoping for a good catch to feed his family. But day after day, his nets come up nearly empty. Why? Because hundreds of miles away, decisions are being made that are emptying our oceans. This isn't just about fish, it's about our food, our economy, and our national security. What if I told you that Vietnam's fishing practices might be the next big flashpoint in the South China Sea, and it directly affects every single Filipino? First, let's talk about the yellow card. The European Union has given Vietnam a warning over its illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, or IUU fishing. If Vietnam doesn't clean up its act by November 2025, it could face a red card, a complete ban on seafood exports to the EU. This puts immense pressure on Vietnam. And where do their fishing fleets go? Right into contested waters, including our own West Philippine Sea. Now, you might be thinking, isn't China the main problem? Yes. China's 9-dash line and aggressive gray zone tactics are a massive threat. But here's the twist. Vietnam's desperate push for fish creates a second front of pressure on our resources. Their distant water trawlers and huge fleets are overfishing in hotspots near the Spratlys, the Paracels, and even Reed Bank. This isn't just an environmental problem, it's a direct threat to Philippine food security. Fewer fish in our waters means higher prices at the market and less food on the table for millions. This is where things get really complicated. We're trying to build alliances and cooperate with our ASEAN neighbors, like Vietnam, to counter China's expansion. But how can we effectively cooperate when their fishing fleets are competing with our own fishermen and depleting our marine resources? It weakens our united front and makes it harder to enforce maritime law. Our Coast Guard and Navy are already stretched thin dealing with Chinese incursions. Now they have to monitor Vietnamese fleets as well. This is more than just a story about fishing. It's about the future of the South China Sea. As the Philippines works to modernize our arms, forces, and strengthen our alliance with the United States, this IUU fishing crisis adds another layer of instability. It's a powder keg waiting to explode, shaping the conflict dynamics for 2025 and beyond. Every illegal catch, every depleted fishing ground, every confrontation at sea pushes us closer to a potential crisis. We've only scratched the surface of this critical issue.